Hello, everyone. I'm Matt Clark, research analyst for Money and Markets, here with this week's Stock Power podcast. Now, today I'm going to discuss a power stock that helps make our summers great. It scores a 99 on our proprietary stock power rating system. But first, I want to tell you, if you have a question about a stock or the broader market that you want to either myself, Adam, or Charles to answer in any of our videos, you can email us at feedback@moneyandmarkets.com. We'll flash that right down below. If we use your question in an upcoming video, we're going to hook you up with some very cool Money and Markets gear. We've got t-shirts like the one I have on, sweatshirts, hats, all sorts of great stuff. And also make sure you head over to moneymarkets.com. It is your home for safe, sound, smart, simple, profitable investment information for your portfolio. On the site, you can check out that stock power rating system. We rate thousands of stocks based on 6 fundamental factors, fundamental and technical factors. And you can create your own watch list, track your stock performance, get our in-depth analysis. You can do all that for free. Now on with today's podcast. The sun is out, and it is time to go outside, at least if you're over the age of 25. If you're under the age of 25, then you may not want to go outside at all. I'm really not sure. I'm judging this based on my kids who are in that age frame, and they don't want to go outside at all. But I, however, love to go outside. As a kid, I spent every summer either at the pool, on the baseball diamond, on the football pitch, soccer, or in my yard just doing something. I was always out trying to do something. Now that I'm an adult, I like to go to the ocean a bit. I live in South Florida, so it's very convenient. But I also like to partake in my favorite summertime activity, and that is grilling. Love it. I started in college and just never stopped. Loved grilling. There's just really nothing like the smell of steaks or burgers or hot dogs, chicken, whatever it is, the smell of it grilling on a grill is like none other. And today I've got a 99 rated power stock in this episode of the Stock Power Podcast. It's a leader in distributing a key element of grilling. Its stock has jumped 8.3% in the last 10 days, and it gives us that maximum momentum that we like to see in the stocks we recommend and talk about. Now, a 2021 survey found that 61% of outdoor barbecue owners use liquid propane to fuel their grills. There's always an argument over whether propane or charcoal is better. Well, 61% of grill owners are actually using propane. But propane is used to fuel so much more than just grilling our favorite summer meals. It's also used for home and water heating, refrigerating food, and powering farm and industrial equipment. In March of 2022, the price of propane reached around $1.62 per gallon. It was the highest it had been since May of last year. And since then, the price has fallen to $1.22 a gallon, which is a 25% drop in the price of propane. And it makes it all the more affordable to buy propane tanks for grilling. Now, the chart I'm showing you here shows the value of the global propane market. In 2020, the market value was around $90.8 billion. Now, by 2028, that value is going to expand to $115.6 billion for propane. That's a 27.3% jump in that market value. So in this episode, I'm going to share with you a company that specializes in distributing propane for a wide range of uses, including grilling. It's a strong bullish 99 overall rating, means we expect it to beat the broader market by at least 3 times over the next 12 to 24 months. And today's stock, Suburban Propane Partners LP. It trades on the New York Stock Exchange under the ticker symbol SPH. Now, SPH markets and distributes propane to residential, commercial, industrial, and agricultural customers. Some of its propane is even used as motor fuel for combustible engines like forklifts and over-the-road vehicles. Now, it rates a 99 on our proprietary stock power rating system. It means we're strong bullish on the stock and expect it to beat the broader market by 3 times over the next 12 to 24 months. It scores highest on our momentum factor, where it scores a 96. I'm going to talk to you about that in just a second. But also, this is a great value stock. It scores a 93 on that metric. Its price to earnings ratio is 6.6 compared to the downstream energy industry. Now, remember, I talked about upstream, midstream, and downstream last week and gave you the differences. So if you want a refresher on what that means, just go back and listen to last week's podcast and you'll learn more about it. But anyway, compared to downstream energy industry averages, which are about 13.3. So that means that SPH trades at half the P/E ratio of its peers. Its price to book ratio is around 1.72, while its industry cousins average a ratio of 2.51. And all this means that SPH is a much better value stock than its peers. Now we can zero in on that momentum that I was talking about earlier. SPH is up about 11.2% over the last 12 months, but its movement at the end of June is something to focus on. The stock suffered a 16.8% drop during the broader market sell-off we saw in the first part of June. However, the stock rebounded nicely and moved 8.3% up from that drop over 10 days to close out the month of June. So SPH is definitely showing that maximum momentum that we like to see in our stocks. The company is also building momentum in its revenue. SPH hit a high water mark of about $1.34 billion in total annual revenue in 2018. However, propane demand waned and the COVID-19 pandemic closed off all outside activities and production. So the company's revenue declined over the next 2 years. However, coming out of COVID, demand picked up and propane prices remained relatively steady, making it a sought after source for power, not just for grilling, but for fuel and everything else. So in 2021, SPH clocked in $1.29 billion in annual revenue, a 17.3% increase from 2020. And I think it's going to keep going up in its sales. Another added benefit here is that SPH comes with a forward dividend yield of 8.23%, which means shareholders earn $1.30 per share per year as a dividend payment for every share that they own. So now let's switch gears and take a look at our YouTube poll question from last week. A lot of whipsaw action going on in the stock market right now. It's up and then it's down and then it's up and it's down and down some more. So we asked how you were investing in the bear market. 27% of those who took the poll said that you have a short list of stocks and you're watching whether you're going to buy or not. You're not quite there yet. Well, another 27% said that you were taking advantage of the dip in prices, basically buying the dip in stocks, which is okay, but we like to see kind of momentum upswings a bit before we buy, because you never really know where the dip is. 25% of those who polled said they were hopeful and holding their positions, while 12% said that you were selling and taking a break from the market. And the last 9% said you were using short-term strategies like put options. We also received some comments on some different strategies. And Chris said, I focused on all five, meaning all five of the options we gave, depending on stock ratings, amount of individual equity being held, and the sectors they're in, plus drawing down the last of debt in a margin account. Vaughn added, I've lost enough for a while. We'll wait before I start investing again. The market's in flux right now. We get that. We don't know how long it's going to last. So we totally understand that. But if you are looking for the right advice through any market condition, whether it's bear or bull, check out our Green Zone Fortunes service. Adam, Charles, myself, and our entire team, we work diligently to help you make money in any kind of market condition. We'll put a link up top there so you can learn more about Green Zone Fortunes. Thank you to everyone who took part in our weekly poll. Remember, you can vote in our weekly poll question on our YouTube page under our community tab. If you have a question about a particular stock or a sector or the broader economy that you'd like Adam, Charles, or myself to take a look at and answer for an upcoming video, email us at feedback@moneyandmarkets.com. We'll drop that right down below, but it's feedback@moneyandmarkets.com, or you can comment down below here on our YouTube channel. We love to see what questions you have. We'd love to answer them, as many as we can possibly get to. If we use your question that you submit in an upcoming video, we will send you some very cool Money and Markets gear, like t-shirts, like this one right here. Not this one specifically, but one just like it, as well as hats and sweatshirts and all sorts of great stuff. Also, head over to moneyandmarkets.com, sign up for our free daily e-letter. We give you safe, sound, smart, simple, profitable investment information for your portfolio. Also, check out our Stock Power Daily. Every single day of the week, I give you one highly rated power stock for you to look at as a potential investment. It's all right there. Plus our proprietary stock power rating system. You can get the metrics of thousands of stocks. Go to the website. In the top right-hand corner, you'll see a search bar. Type in any ticker or company name, and you'll be able to see the rating of the stock, fundamental data, stock chart. You can add the stock to your own watch list. You can track performance. You can do all that at Money and Markets. And did I forget to mention, you can do all that for free at moneyandmarkets.com. That's all for me this week. Until next time, hope everyone has a great holiday weekend. I am Money and Markets research analyst Matt Clark and host of the Stock Power podcast, wishing you all safe trading.